Hello everyone, welcome to Rating Your Questions. Okay, let's start with QNAME 22. Did you know that Super Mario 3D World is a real game? See, this question isn't very good because it's a yes or no question. A while ago, I made a slideshow presentation called Fake Mario Games, where the first game that I showed was a Wii U game called Super Mario 3D World, which was a game that wasn't announced yet. Like, I mean, I kind of assumed that it would happen, but I don't know why I assumed that. I don't know. But it was a fake Mario game at the time. But then, this happened. They released Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U at the end of that year. So all the comments are filled with Super Mario 3D World is a real game. And then I have to tell them, I made this video before it was announced. And then they re-released it on the Switch. So now I own the game twice. And both times was probably bought for $69. Because Nintendo love re-releasing games full price. That comment is a D tier comment because it reminded me of how I own Super Mario 3D World twice. I also own Super Mario Galaxy twice and Super Mario 64 twice, and probably by the time this video comes out, Super Mario Sunshine twice and Mario Kart 8 twice. And New Super Mario Bros. U twice, technically 3 times if you count Luigi U because I have both of them separately. Oh! If 2 plus 3 is not 14, what is the difference from New York to Los Angeles? Now this one, you know, it's a funny nonsense question, which QNAME used to have all the time, but now doesn't because, I don't know, you guys stopped doing the nonsense questions, which is fine, but I never knew how to answer them. But, like, that was a staple of QNAME, as well as Nope, and there was something that, lol no. Yeah, lol no is funny, because I always say it's a QNAME thing. The guy left the server after episode 4. So lol no never actually caught on. I just kept doing it all the time because I wanted that to be the thing that caught on. Am I going to do a note counter for this episode? I need to keep going because this camera's going to die again and I'm not going to wait for it to not die. That question is a C plus, because it's funny, but how the hell am I meant to answer that? Did you know there is a sentient school bus on the surface of Titan? That's not a question. That's not a question. F minus. What episode of Yai is this? So this is making fun of the fact that QNAME has very similar attributes to the Jax Films show Yai. Now, I don't really see those connections. I'm kidding. Of course I do. That's where the idea from QNAME came from. At one point, QNAME was going to be just called Yai. It was also going to be only on Discord. But still. B plus, I guess. No slow gold. This is low I, silly clod. See, there's this long-running joke between me and Newbie that I always call him a clod. I think it's from Steven Universe, but I actually haven't seen it, so I really don't know. I'm not going to cut that full joke halfway through, by the way. That is the entire phrase that I normally cut halfway through. Why did you bite my finger? You see, this is making fun of the fact that my name's Charlie, and there's that very popular video on YouTube called Charlie Bit My Finger. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It got sold as an NFT. F minus, you reminded us that NFTs exist. There's a starman waiting in the sky. I didn't get this reference when I recorded it. It's a reference to the David Bowie song. You know, there's a starman waiting in the sky. It blow my mind. It's in the Lightyear trailer. That's not a question though. F minus. Zardomvinimu. Again, not a question. F minus. I can't read this on my phone. I say it 45 times. Otherwise, you're fake. That's not a question. F minus. Why is this Christmas also TC? You know, this was me on an alt account.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. Great question. 10 out of 10 question.
I gave it a 10 out of 10. Why is that audio here? Why did I record the audio separately back then? I understand now because the camera audio is bad. I'm going to do that YouTube thing where they always cut to the camera audio when they're mentioning the camera audio. So camera audio sucks. Anyway, that's the end of this segment. Am I gay? This is QNAME homophobic error. So D. What's my name? What do I look like? Who am I? F minus. I wrote those questions. That's me on an alt account. My mum. Not a question, but funny. A plus. This was a code. I think it led to something, but but I don't remember. F minus, because you're making me put effort into it, which I'm not gonna do in this video. This is QNAME 200 for God's sake, not a QNAME episode 26. We don't have time for that anymore, even though this video is 2 hours long and I've been filming for almost 20 minutes. Are you a furry? Do you watch furry porn? If so, want a gif? What was this question? What the hell was going on with you, Bluestone? I know you've left my Discord server, yet you used to be a staple of QNAME. Like, there's a whole QNAME named after you. It's like QNAME 8 or something. Yeah, what was I meant to say? I just remembered what this QNAME was. This was the one titled the furry episode, I think. Was it? Or was the one with Shrek the Halls in the thumbnail? I think this was the QNAME with Shrek the Halls in the thumbnail. And it was the furry episode. Oh my god, I remember. This is when the note counter first came in. This is that episode. This is the note counter episode. This was the first one. This made me start the note joke. Well, I mean, it had already started, but you know what I mean. S. Why do I have cancer? I don't know. D. At least it's a question. Do you think that the Tiangong-1 space station that is currently crashing into Earth will hit you? Because I hope so. Wishing for my death? Join that other group of friends. They did that in that S&P Mine video I did last year. You remember when they typed in Afrikaans? Again, I'm mentioning it now because by the time this video comes out, they are not going to contact me ever again. Hopefully, I won't contact them ever again. So, suck on that. See. Claude. See, there's this long-running joke between me and Nooby that it's not a question. F minus. What's your favourite anime? Mine's Shrek the Halls. I told you, this is the Shrek the Halls episode. The furry episode. C. Because, you know, you answered the question. I'm the one who's meant to answer the questions. What's your favourite Goldie of the alphabet as a frog of the Mario? What are you on, Goldie? Old moderator of the His Mario 123 Discord server, which you should join, link in the description. But still, what are you talking about? B. What is a viable option of death? What? You forgot to put the question mark. Then the camera dies. I'm not changing the camera. We're near the end. This is just gonna be audio only, or I'm gonna put like the little pencil on screen or something. I'm still sitting in the chair with the green screen behind me. I mean, not a green screen. I'm definitely in whatever location I decided to put in the background. I have no idea what you're talking. Anyway, that's a B. No, C. What? About time, Claude. See, there's this long-running joke between me and... Whoa, he got you. Also, what happened after you dead? Which is a Good Place by NBC. Created by Michael Shaw. I'm not meant to answer the questions, am I? Are you a Russian bot? This is the start of the Russian jokes. I don't know if you remember this era of QNAME where all I did was sing like national anthems and talk about Russia and America. It sucked. It definitely did not age well. Like, that was like a whole joke behind QNAME for like a very long time. It was just dun 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 dun.